What's up, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Man, I want to talk about this picture here. I just want to get this off my chest, man. I feel like this picture is very disrespectful, but I'm just going to go ahead and go on the limb here and just going to speak my mind about it. So it says here on this picture, the white community kneeling down in front of the black community to ask for forgiveness for years of racism. So let's look up the definition of racism. Prejudice, discrimination directed against a person or people in the basis of their membership of a particular racial or ethnic group. The belief that different races possess distinct characteristics, abilities, and qualities, especially so as to distinguish them as inferior or superior to one another. So what that tells me is this on this picture. When you are asking white people to say sorry, and white people feel the need to say and ask for forgiveness for years of racism, you know what that says to me? That says that black people acknowledge that white people are superior to you. That's what it says to me. I thought we come from the land of kings and queens. And then some people will say, well, they stole us. They kidnapped us from the motherland in Africa. Okay, then go back. Pack your bags. Go get you a passport. Go find your tribe or your heritage and where you come from over there in the continent of Africa. Go back. Go back. Because all this says to me is you know who is superior to you. And them getting on a knee, that doesn't mean anything. It's just like a man gets on his knee and proposes to that woman. And guys, the black community act like a bunch of females. And the white guys are on their knees asking for forgiveness as if they got your hand in marriage. So who's the male and who's the female between the two races? The females are the black folks, the emotional ones, and the white folks are the males because they're the ones who are superior to you. That's what this picture says to me. Because when you're dealing with these situations, especially the mindset of the liberals, they deal with three types of situations. Feminists, globalists, and racialists. Globalists, everybody holding hands, coming together. Racialists, everybody, there's racism in this society where everything is racist, like this situation here. Last but not least, feminists. Everybody worshiping that female energy like you see in this picture. That's what you see. Everybody coming together. Black folks acting like women with emotions. And all you see in this situation is apology of racism. So there you have it. Globalists, racialists, and feminists all put in together in this picture. So when I see stuff like this, I can't co-sign on that. as a man, I am not going to allow another person get on their knees and propose to me for forgiveness of something that they had not done to me. You know, it's like you look at that picture. It's like the white dude in the hat with the red shirt kneeling down to the woman, and she's got her hands over her chest, like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for this imaginary hug that I've always wanted. I want this imaginary engagement ring that we all come together as one race, as one people. That's the globalist talking. This imaginary ring of racism. That's racialists. And the guy on his knees and the woman speaking the way she's speaking, they're acting very feminist. So, you know, these are the situations as men. You don't do that. Men do not co-sign on something like that. But hey, we all know that majority of black men follow behind the woman. We all know that. That's not a secret. We all know that. The black man follows always behind the woman. They never lead. They never take the lead. They get put in the position where they don't have anything in life. It's like they don't want anything. They want to fuss. They want to fight. They want to argue. They want to beat each other. That's the real issue. The real issue is not that white people are racist. The issue is that black people want that imaginary hug to those that they feel is superior to them. Like I said, I thought you come from kings and queens, brothers. I thought you were among masculinity of men. Not wanting to bow down or allow someone to bow down to you as in marriage. Like I said before, and I'm going to say it one more time. As long as there are black men and white men under one continent, on one country, you are always going to have chaos. You're always going to have that argument. You're always going to have that fight against each other because one race thinks that you're better than them and another race it gets intimidated by the other, and then you have this conflict. And then the women take it to the next level, and then they pass it down to their children of you being held back because of the white man. This is generations of this. So once this stuff happens, then you have pictures like this where people getting on their knees and asking for forgiveness to something that they had nothing to do with. As long as you keep acknowledging this situation as if you're guilt tripping white people into something that they had nothing to do with, guess what? It's going to keep dumbing you down and holding you back. Because if you want to keep holding yourself back, go ahead. But don't drag the rest of us down there with you. You want power, black men? Take back your homes. Take back your children. Take back your woman. And lead them where you don't have to search for validation from other men. Be a strong man. You got broad shoulders. Be the shoulder that your family can lean on. Not running out here begging the white man for crumbs on the table. Take what's yours. Not begging and asking for freaking forgiveness. because there's no forgiveness needed, because you're a king in your house. Once you establish that, bruh, the sky's the limit, man. You can walk around with your head high, your back straight. You good to go. Where people look at you as like, that is a king right there. That is a masculine king right there. He's not standing around somebody on bended knees asking for forgiveness, saying we sorry for racism. But what's it going to help you financially? Begging for forgiveness is not going to help you financially. You taking back the homes is what's going to help you financially. You teaching yourself, your children, and those who follow behind you. So my friends, I'm going to end it on that note. This picture is a disrespect. We can't have that. If you want to be a king, then start acting like it. Be a man, and lead your own home, where you don't have to search for validation for someone else.